Hello, it's me, Denshi, back at it again with my Zoomer rants. Can't wait for all of these to be outdated and cringe in a good 2 months. I love the word cringe. It's got such a great ring to it, and it's just, normies hate it, but I love the word cringe. Use it all the time. Anyway, back to the actual point of the video. You know what else is cringe? Wholesome content. Wholesome content on the internet. The word wholesome has been tainted by the fact that I can't say it without thinking about this type of content on the internet. And what it really amounts to is trite. And for the kids watching who don't know what trite means, unoriginal garbage. Basically, just unoriginal recycled stuff. And what am I talking about when I say wholesome content? Well, two main things. People behaving like the wholesome persona that has been spread on the internet, and wholesome content. Now, people think that when I say wholesome content, these small-brained people who can only understand things in black and white think that the second that I say something like wholesome content is bad, that makes me an evil person. I don't want to promote well-being. I don't want to promote like people being good. I want everybody to be evil and like to steal from each other and to kill each other. No, that's that's a very black and white way of looking at it. You have to be able to sit here and actually understand my point, because when it comes to most stances that I take, it's always somewhere in the middle in a complicated position that people have to have it like explained to them. Anyway, which is annoying because it means I have to make these Zoomer rant videos. Anyway, and most of them fail at explaining my point because people don't watch all of them. They don't watch to the end. I hope you watch through to the end so you can actually understand my point. Wholesome content on the internet. I mean, when I say that, I mean, I'm talking about those memes with all those stupid love hearts and all those, like, it's like a cute animal or something, and it's like, I love you and respect you in every manner, and you are a great person, amazing, perfect individual, that kind of stuff. It's similar to my YouTube praising point where I despise it when people go out there and, like, post a comment or something like, this is just so like amazing, or like when they do an actual like video, and you start the video with something like, oh, you amazing, perfect individual, perfection, embodied, incarnate as a human being, perfection. Thanks for watching my video. They do it because it makes people feel happy, and that's my main point when it comes to this. I hate it when people do this wholesome stuff. So the memes with all the love hearts and like you're an amazing person, the comments, the personalities, people going out there and their whole like behavior is defined by, oh, they're really nice and like compliment people. There's nothing wrong with being nice and complimenting people, but if you're one-dimensional like that, if all you do is compliment people and you do it with no real bearing, we do it with no critical analysis of what's actually put in front of you, you're probably doing more damage. So if I just say great job to everybody without actually giving them specific feedback on what I liked about their great job, I don't even have to say the bad things, just give specific feedback about what you liked, then that would make everything just so much better and actually constructive to some extent when it comes to internet messaging. But when it comes to memes and stuff, I just hate those. Because what these memes and these messages and these video openings, oh, hi, you wonderful, perfect human being, what these do is they make you feel happy when you watch them, but it's not a true happiness because the content isn't actually good. What you actually like is being complimented. People like being complimented. They kind of have a need for most people, not all people. Some people get too many compliments and they hate them, but people who get compliments, and they love it. People love compliments, and it's this cheap way of getting people to like you instantly. And it's bad, because people shouldn't like you for giving compliments. Being nice is a good thing. I'm not saying that being nice is a bad thing, giving compliments is bad. But if all you do is give compliments, and you give compliments, and that's, if I remove that from you, and that takes something away from you, or it takes something away from some video, like the beginning where they praise you, even that little compliment at the beginning has a big difference as to who watches the video, as to how long they watch it for, that kind of stuff. So that's always bad whenever all this wholesome content. So that's kind of like why I don't like it. Things like, for example, I don't know, messaging forums, messaging Reddit. There's a subreddit, wholesome memes. There's also like a wholesome memes, like a fake subreddit that makes fun of it, a satirical one. That one's real funny. It's not that funny though. Because I don't go to Reddit. I remember it was something like that before. I'm pretty sure it's gotten pretty boring. Anyway, and the only good subreddit is like the Unix rising one. Anyway, back to the main conversation about wholesome stuff. I really, 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 really dislike it because of the reasons that I laid out. But another thing that I dislike is the culture and the defense force that has been like forced onto the world. There's the wholesome defense force out here now, guys. It's out here to, I don't know, destroy me, I guess. Me specifically. They're out here to take me out. Not really. They're out here to take other people out. But basically, you say anything against someone, compliment, you criticize them for being, oh, look at you. You're just complimenting them. That's a cheap way of getting on their side. Whether it be in the beginning of a video, whether it be with a message like, oh, this is so amazing and such. Give some actual feedback. And give some critical feedback too. That's a great way to actually compliment someone, is to say, this is wrong in this thing. This is good, but this is wrong. And now improve. That's much more useful to someone. And to me, I find if anybody does that with my videos and say, oh, I like this aspect, but I didn't like this, I find that infinitely more profound and actually interesting and useful, especially useful to me. So the second I haven't done it much, but people go out there and they call people out for, oh, you're just some like lazy complimenters. I'll call them la complimenters. That's when some la complimenter goes out there and they say something like, oh, this thing is amazing, at somebody posting a thing or some video in the comments or in a video, when they begin the video like that, instantly, if I go out there or if somebody goes out there, some evil grouch goes out there and sits there and says, hey, this is just a lazy way to get people on your side. It's a lazy way to empathize. It's a lazy content, lazy message, lazy phrase. Instantly, you get hammered by all these, by the wholesome defense force. The wholesome defense force comes out with their blazing guns and their flower flamethrowers and such, and they come out there just so they can destroy you for breaking the heart of this la commenter. Well, not la commenter, la messenger. I forgot what I call them. La complimenter. For this, they just come out there with their tanks and their planes just to fight you because you broke the heart of this la complimenter. And the la complimenter feels so happy to have this amazing, amazing community of people who will come out there and defend their little ego. It's perfect. Anyway, people, it's not really an egotistical thing. Well, it kind of is, wholesomeness, but wholesomeness, I keep saying this thing. I mean messages and videos and that kind of stuff, like comments on videos and Discord messages, whatever the hell. Reddit posts, whatever that is. Even you see it on other social medias as well. It's annoying. And people going out there, like I said before, doing some complimenting, and it's lazy, these complimenters. And there's just huge defense force that comes out and fights you instantly if you say anything bad about the person who posted it, by saying, oh, well, not anything bad about them, but about their post, and saying, oh, this is just lazy complimenting content. I see this all the time. And yeah, they just get angry. So that's pretty much all my thoughts about wholesome content. I mean, once again, if you're a small-brained person who doesn't understand the concept that, being nice is, good, and being wholesome is also good in the concept, but the words associations to the internet are bad, and as such, being internet wholesome is bad. If you don't understand the concept that I dislike these types of comments and these worthless, dead compliments, then, I guess I'll have to reiterate again, I dislike laziness. I dislike it. Why? Because laziness is the root of all evil. It's the root of delusion. It's the root of everything bad in the world. Why do people go to war? Because they're lazy. Because they don't want to gather, they don't want to actually improve whatever economy they're running. They want to improve the country, so they go out there and fight in a war just so they can hopefully get more things out of fighting. It's laziness embodied. Why do people commit mass murder in like a school or something? It's mostly because of laziness of other people towards them. But besides that, now that I said that, I'm definitely getting demonetized. Not that I have monetization in the first place, but besides that, summarizing my point, I hate lazy compliments. I hate lazy memes with love hearts and all this. I love you as a you're the most amazing, perfect human being. Hey you're great. This crap. And when people in the beginning of a video go out there and say, you amazing, perfect embodiment of perfection, incarnate, I hate that, basically. But I don't hate being nice. Compliments are good, but just don't do lazy compliments. So just in case you still don't understand, that was me reiterating it for like 2 minutes. Thanks for watching this latest Zoomer Rants. And I'll be back at it again with more regular videos, obviously. More, the Italian Man-Child 2 video is slated to come out eventually. I say slated to come out as if it's a movie. It's not a, well, it is a movie review, but it's not a movie. Like it's just a video. It's not that important. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.